Well, a good bounce back game for the Aztecs, getting over the disappointment of the Wyoming game. And that's what I told the kids. Life is about 10% of what happens, like a loss at Wyoming, and 90% how you deal with it. And so we had 2 good days of practice, and we looked like it today when we played. I thought we got better at both ends of the floor defensively. We finally were able to contain a team that drives the ball. That's been an issue for us all year. I thought we closed out well, kept them in front of us, and did a real good job defensively. Offensively, I think we're making progress. We're trying to get paint touches, whether it's a post touch for Malik or Cam or Jalen, or penetration into the paint where we kick it to other people. And I think the more we continue to play for each other, we had 14 assisted baskets, the better this team will get. And I think they're buying into that, and that makes me really happy as a coach. So quick turnaround. We're not going to – 10% is the win, and now 90% is getting ready for Colorado State on Tuesday. So we will be back to work tomorrow and not be too excited at this win. We'll enjoy it tonight, but then we'll be moving on tomorrow and get ready for, we know, a physical Colorado State team in Fort Collins.
What did all the points off turnovers mean for the team in the first half?
They were really important. I mean, we wanted to press, and we haven't pressed a lot this year, but we know Utah State is such a great set play team, and Coach Duryea does such a great job running their offense from the bench that we thought maybe we could cut the head of the offense off by pressing and making him less effective calling plays, where they were more concerned getting the ball up. And so the turnovers were a bonus for us on that. We definitely wanted to disrupt the rhythm of him calling plays and them just coming down with a rhythm and getting into him. So the press definitely helped us disrupt their rhythm offensively, I thought.
We just talked about it with Max, I don't remember, but obviously in the Coach Fisher era, it was half-court, man-to-man, grind it out. Every now and then you might press. It seems that you're varying the defensive schemes a lot more. Different types of zones, different types of presses. They're on, they're off, and the team doesn't know what's happening. Is that more what this team is about and what we expect to see?
It's personnel driven. I think we're a better pressing team when Jeremy's in because he puts so much ball pressure and turns the ball. I think both Malik and Jalen and Max, all 3 of those guys are good up there because they're very athletic and long, and when they trap the ball, it's tough to throw over them. So we've pressed some in the past when we had the Billy Whites and Malcolm Thomases and guys like that, the length, that we press with those groups. So it's something we've had. We just haven't put it out there a whole lot. But I think that's a byproduct of having guys injured and hurt and sick. When we have a full roster and we can start running guys in and keep fresh legs in the game, then it allows you to press a little bit more. You don't want to wear your own team out pressing all game, so at the end you're too tired to finish. So I thought our bench was good again today, spelling the starters' minutes and letting them get fresh, and they were fresh down the stretch.
Are you starting to see benefits from the disruptive effect of switching defenses and presses, mixing them up?
We gave up a couple threes today against the zone, the 2-3 that didn't make me real happy. I thought the 1-3-1 was good. I think it keeps you out of rhythm when you're changing defenses, and especially out of a timeout. If you change a defense, I'm no different than any other coach. I try to call a play for out of a timeout, but I got to call one for man, then I got to call one for zone, and I don't know what the other team's going to be in. So we want to be more like that. Are they going to call a play for a 2-3 zone, and we come out, we're in a 1-3-1 zone, and it kind of disrupts what the other team is trying to get done in a timeout. Plays after timeouts are important in basketball, and so I think if you switch defenses, you can disrupt that some.
Your thoughts on Techie and what was behind that decision?
Techie has had injuries his entire time here, whether it was knee or back or hip, and I just feel bad for him for that. But hopefully he'll take this time to get healthy. He'll get a San Diego State degree at the end of this semester and be a proud San Diego State graduate.
Was this something that was brilliant, or did you just walk in and say you made a decision?
I think you get frustrated after a while. When you have to deal with that all the time, when you start feeling good and then you're out, and then you come back and you're healthy, and the minutes aren't there because you haven't been practicing, and it's just frustrating for a young man. So I have sympathy for him on that. But like I said, I want to thank him for his contributions to the program.
Do you expect that he'll play somewhere else next year?
I think he'll have that option. If he graduates, he could be a 5th-year senior. I think a lot will depend on his health and if he can find the right situation for himself.
He's on track.
Yeah, he's on track to graduate, yeah.
Yeah, it felt pretty good. The injury I had kind of I didn't realize it at first, but it kind of set me a little bit further back than I had expected. You know, I thought I could just come back and everything would kind of be the same. But, you know, I'm finally getting my legs back, finally getting my rhythm, and still not really there, but just trying to do the best I can to help this team. And I felt pretty good tonight, so that's a good start.
Put together 2 good halves of basketball, too. First you,
Yeah.
and then Malik.
First you. What you say? Repeat that?
You put together 2 good halves of basketball. Just talk about that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think a lot of teams this year have been zoning us, and we've been doing a few different things to attack the zones. And I think we're just getting way more comfortable with finding the gaps and just doing different things. You know, tonight we did kind of like an X through where the 2 guards will kind of cut to the corner. So just kind of getting movement in the zone and finding different ways to attack it. I thought we did a great job.
He said it best. I can't repeat after that.
A little bit shorter post-game talk tonight.
Yeah, yeah. I guess you could say that.
How much did, you know, sometimes those kind of meetings don't really do anything, but I mean, the last 2 days of practice, it was really evident. You could see a change, and you could see a change in energy tonight. How much do you think, I mean, Malik, you talked about it after the game. You said you think it would really help you. How does a meeting like that help you?
A meeting like?
After the Wyoming game.
Oh, it's, I mean, it definitely brings everyone together. And, you know, you talk and figure out where you went and messed up. So I feel like it helped us, definitely.
You want to add, Max?
Yeah, kind of just after a loss like that, you know, we kind of just figure out what's going to work for us and what's not. But one thing that has to be constant is just us being happy for each other, happy for each other's success, and just going out there having fun and doing all the constants that we have to do to win games. You know, I mean, there's going to be a lot of variables within basketball games, but if we remain with the constants, then we should have a great shot at winning every game.
Could you each talk about Techie and what you feel
Yeah, I mean,
about what he's gone through? I mean,
Techie's-
you've been injured yourself.
Yeah, I mean, Techie's my roommate, so I know the kid very well. That's my brother. And he's just, you know, since he's been here, just has a bunch of injuries that have been going on with him. So I think he made the decision for himself just to, you know, just kind of just focus on getting his body right, and then he'll go from there. I mean, it's hard, man, you know, just injuries after injuries. I mean, I've been there, but it messes with your body, but it also messes with you mentally. So that's a huge thing for him. And then I wish him the best, man. That kid's a killer on the court, and he's going to do big things later on in life. I'm sure of that.
You want to add, Malik?
Yeah, I mean, someone who also had his share of injuries, I definitely got to wish him the best. He's a very strong-willed person, so, you know, I feel like he has a really bright future and still got a lot of room for improvement. So.
Max, did you see this coming with him? Was it a surprise, or did it just get to the point where, I mean, you take 2 steps forward and 3 back?
You know, you hate to see a guy like that, a guy that's just so close with everybody, a tight-knit person to step away from the team. But at the end of the day, you know, everyone has to do what's best for themselves. So I wouldn't say that I saw it coming, but it's not a surprise to all of us. And we're just focused on, you know, staying together as a unit, and we're always going to have love for Techie, and he's going to be close with us regardless of coming to practice or not. You know,
You can sense his frustration.
Yeah, 1,000%, man, because he knows how good he is, and just to not be able to perform at the level that he knows he can perform is very frustrating, and I totally understand him, and I wish him nothing but the best. That's my brother.
Retweet.
Malik, 4 players in double figures tonight. What do you see out of your teammates?
Just playing together as a unit, finding each other. Definitely not rushing the game. Today we kind of executed a lot better, you know, inside out, and, you know, figured out where they were lacking. So, damn, I just tweaked. Sorry, I just went to a mental fart. But no, we definitely did a great job defensively. We know they were a shooting team and they can drive, whatever. So, yeah.
You guys have been, over the years, pretty much strictly man-to-man half-court team, and now you might mix and press.
Yeah.
It seems like this year you really varying what you do. I three-quarter court press, full court, aggressive, different kinds of man. It just keeping teams off balance. Have you noticed that shift, and is it a welcome change of philosophy?
I think Coach Fisher just had too much pride. You know, kind of that just took away the pride. Hey, you know, other teams zone us and had success, so I think that we could be great in the zones, and we have been. I don't think that we've let up. I don't know exactly what the numbers are, but I feel like we've done great in zones this year, and it's something for us to maybe, you know, catch a breath if we're tired, especially in altitude like Wyoming, just something to just, you know, zone up. And I feel like we've done a great job, and a lot of our players love playing zone, but we love playing man too, so just continuing to just play hard and play for each other and have fun, and it's going to be a great season.